Greetings, viewer. My name is Stormi the Folf, and today I'd like to talk about 8 spoopy, fabulous fursuits I'm just dying to share. These are some real tail stretchers. Boo! Look, I'm trying, okay? Let's just creep it real. 2 years ago, I covered some of the creepiest fursuits in the furry fandom, and since then, I've found even more ferocious, wicked, awesome fluff butts to share. And with how genuinely scary 2020 has been, I really hope these roller coaster of beans lift your spirits. So without further ado, let's get started. Kicking off with Hello the Demon Dog by Thunderhowl Studios. Let me start off by saying that I really hate candy corn. But this candy corn canine is alright in my book. It's candy corn. You can't convince me otherwise. Basically, the designers at Thunderhowl Studios spitballed several ideas to concoct a fall/Halloween themed pre-made design, and this was the result. There really wasn't a specific goal in mind other than to make an edgy grump suit, and I quite like it, to be honest. The grumpy yellow eyes and gigantic pupils really set the tone for the grumpy adorableness of this fursuit. If that's not enough, the eyes have built-in LEDs that emanate an eerie jack-o'-lantern glow. For extra spoopiness, of course. Beyond those peepers are striped ears, multicolored hair floof, and a moving jaw. Fun fact, by the way, this same maker also made my own fursuit head. And next we have Merlin Sparkle Cerberus by Elkcraft. Triple threats. This vibrant three-headed doggo was designed and created by Elkcraft, who is well known for their insane neon color combos in the suit making world. And while three-headed suits aren't exactly unheard of in the fandom, they are nevertheless pretty rare, and this one combined with Elkcraft's signature patterning skills make this heckhound a maleficent masterpiece. And despite the large size of the head, or heads rather, it's actually not that heavy at all. Merlin states it just feels like you're wearing a normal suit head with really big ears. And the only real difficulty they ran into is walking through doorways. Just a heads up, should you choose to get a Cerberus style suit. And next up we have Moonshine the Werewolf by Art Slave Fursuits. Oh god, my heart. Now that's a werewolf boyfriend. A muscle-bound big boy. No, seriously. Look at how buff that suit is. Biceps, triceps, legceps, pegceps, all the heckin' ceps. And big stompers too. The bodysuit, wolf hair, and just the general shape of the suit itself really make it look intimidating and creepy as all heck. Just imagine casually going outside for a midnight stroll in the dark during a full moon and you see this werewolf. That is genuine nightmare fuel. The suit head is also a thing of beauty, capturing the face of a demented, shape-shifting moon monster with hair-raising detail. The asymmetrical ears, eye scar, messy mane, and snarling fangs make for one wicked werewolf. But yeah, why are there more werewolf suits in the fandom? What's up with that? And next up is Guro the Kitsune by Mochiri Works. Guro is Japanese for gore, and I'd say this blood-curdling kimono suit fits that name to a T. Guro has some very distinct and unique features that really set it apart from other spoopy suits. Like, I don't know, the entire torso wanting to consume your soul? It's got a belly mouth with a heckin' eye in it! Adding to the creep factor is a lengthy tongue and protruding parallel plushy fangs. Needless to say, this suit has a lot of visual depth. And while this suit has eyes, they're not exactly where you'd expect. I'm getting some Pan's Labyrinth vibes from here. Leave it to Mochiri Works to make a monster suit that's somehow super adorable and terrifying at the same time. And next we have ZombiBunny Creations. Jeez, talk about taking the word brain food literally. What I love about ZombiBunny suits is their wide, creepy smile design. Those wide yellow mod grins really send shivers down my spine. My favorite, however, is their undead jackalope suit. The exaggerated stitchwork, flesh wounds filled with worms, and Swiss cheese ears make this suit a twisted marvel of madness. And this watermelon fruit bat strikes that fine line between adorable and intimidating. It's intimidorable. I also suspect those creepy wide grins have the added benefit of much better airflow compared to most other fursuit heads. And next we have Mullet the Demon by Cant of Togs. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and with 10 creepy eyes, this Delphic demon can see the world in ways we can only imagine. If that's not creepy enough, it's got 6 ears, 4 noses, 3 mouths, 2 snouts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... over 40 separate teeth! What the hecking heck? Okay, so it can probably detect UFOs, have conversations with itself, and smell pizza from light years away. That'd be kinda cool, actually. It's like a mad scientist experiment. I love this monster suit. And what's even crazier, this suit was a speed challenge for the maker, and was completed in just 5 days. Heckin' 5 days to make this masterpiece. For comparison's sake, it usually takes several weeks or even months just to finish a fursuit head. But this insane creation finished ahead. Big time. You know, cause ahead and a head. No more puns, Stormi, okay? Continuing the demon train is Whisper the Skull Demon by Mujiwara Cosplay. Inspired by City Mutt Fursuit's design, this suit head is kind of like 2 heads in one. When I first came across this suit on Twitter, it genuinely scared me. Concealed behind a face with pretty blue orbs is a demented skull that'll swallow your soul. Just the idea of a detachable face on a fursuit blows my mind. Just imagine if you could swap between multiple faces on your fursuit. The face itself is held onto the skull base with several magnets, allowing for quick, easy removal or attachment. Great attention has also been taken towards the exposed flesh, as this suit was created for a zombie costume event. Like, just imagine showing this suit to your family like, "Aw, what a cute furry!" And then you yank off the face like, "Surprise, mother fluffers." But yeah, now before we get to number 1, I already know someone out there is gonna complain if I don't do this, despite the fact they were number 1 in my last Spoopy Suits video. So here they are, in all of their epic creepy glory, Beauty of the Base. Beauty has a very sick and creepy style, sure to catch the eyes of any con-goer, or just anyone in general. And the name Beauty of the Base not only represents her suit-making business, but also the name of their own personal character. Described as a biological, mechanical demon of sorts, and living up to her name, their fursuit incorporates bass, literally. Her suit has built-in, functioning speakers. And as you can tell, her suits are an absolutely terrifying beauty to behold. They also made one of my suit crushes, Scott's the Goat. Personally, I'd love to commission them someday for a really sick and twisted Stormi. But yeah, and last but not least, we have FleeceRot Fursuits. Even the name gives me chills. Putrid peepers, menacing maws, bizarre bleppers, sickly snouts, and ghostly grins. This is Fleece Rot. The level of detail on these suits is absolutely exquisite. Fleece Rot does not play around. Like, look at this chocolate crocodile with candy corn teeth. It's amazing how pristine and sharp the details on these suits are. Every detail and facet you can think of is polished and handcrafted down to the very atoms that hold the suit together. It's like some insane creature puppetry out of an 80s horror movie brought into the real world. Some of these suits are downright terrifying in the best way, like this alien cow partial, or this kaiju monster. Seriously, that tongue is hecking wild. Even their terms of service says if you commission them, your suit's gonna have pimples and bumps, like it or not. It's part of their style. You're basically guaranteed an insanely creepy fursuit with this maker. Fleece Rot is one of the weirdest, craziest, and most unique fursuit makers I've found to date. They take the creep factor up to 11, and they make the spookiest suits paws down. They're otherworldly and probably shouldn't exist, to be honest, but could you imagine a live-action film with nothing but Fleece Rot suits? The world's not ready for that. Well, that about wraps up Spoopy Suits Part 2. Which suit was your favorite? Was there a suit or a maker I should have mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and check out my Patreon for deleted scenes, early access to vids, and more. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a spoopy day. Bye bye!